We're joined now by Juan Andrade, CEO of financial services company USAA. Many of its nearly 14 million customers are in the military or veterans, and he joins us from San Antonio. Secretary Bessent said on this program just last Sunday that by November 15th, the troops and service members aren't going to be paid. What level of anxiety are you seeing among your customers?
Margaret, thank you for having me on your show. What we're seeing today is uncertainty, anxiety, and for some real hardship. And that's really within the active duty community. It's also important to note that 30% of federal employees are also veterans or military spouses. So this is more than an impact to a household budget. This can really undermine morale and focus. And our goal is to provide stability for people who are living paycheck to paycheck and who are frankly losing ground.
Mm-hmm. Well, I've seen that you're offering interest-free loans to customers. Is that everyone or just specifically active duty military? And if they can't qualify for a loan, what do they do?
So we're offering our government shutdown program to all eligible members of USA. So as you said, that's currently about 14.5 million people. And at this point, we've acted swiftly and decisively. In the first 48 hours of the shutdown, we funded $150 million in zero-interest loans. We are now up to $400 million to date, but that's also in addition to payment extensions that we've done on credit cards, auto loans, mortgages. We've also waived fees for overdraft, and we've also had flexible insurance arrangements across our property casualty, life, and health insurance businesses.
$400 million in zero-interest loans. So people are already looking to try to figure out how to make ends meet. We looked, and a quarter of all active duty military members are food insecure, according to the Department of Agriculture. That was well before this shutdown. That means they don't have a good diet or they're not able to afford food. We already saw strain on a lot of that active duty military. Can you give us a sense of what this means for someone now to look at the calendar and know November 15th there's no pay coming?
Yeah, and I agree. This is one of the reasons why we've already funded $400 million in loans at this point in time. People are preparing for an uncertain period of time. And this is very important to them, particularly if we think about our younger enlisted and particularly those with families. Dual incomes in military families is not a luxury, it's a necessity. So these are people that we're very worried about, and we want to make sure that they're stable through this period of time. The other part of this, and frankly the reason for doing these zero-interest loans, is we want to make sure that they don't turn to high-interest rate payday loans or high-interest rate credit cards at the same time.
And the unemployment rate among civilian military spouses is almost 5 times the national average, to your point, that they need dual income. Many can't do that. But the Congressional Budget Office projection is that there will be an economic cost, that the shutdown itself could lead to $7 to $14 billion in lost growth. What's the impact on the communities like yours, where you were living down in Texas, in areas where there are bases around this country?
Sure, I think you see it in a few ways. I think one is definitely on consumer spending. Right now, people are prioritizing basic needs, whether it's health or food at this point in time. So they're definitely cutting back on discretionary spending. I think that's part of that. The other aspect of it is you're going to see more people who are food insecure. And this is one of the reasons why we have also been supporting our local communities. Our offices are all located near major military installations, and we have donated millions to military aid societies who are best positioned to provide food and other services in installations. And we've also been donating to local food banks in our communities.
So how does this compare to the last extended shutdown that we had during the first Trump administration?
The last shutdown basically did not last as long. I think that was a big part of that. And we also had the certainty that the military would be getting paid. Now, clearly, up until now, they have been getting paid. The question and the uncertainty that we're seeing from our members is what happens over the next couple of weeks.
Because you were